Good afternoon everyone. Myself Pallavi Rajesh Gaikwad, student of BSc third year from Sri Shivaji Science College, Department of Chemistry, guided by Padode sir. Today going to learn about spectroscopy or Beer-Lambert's law. First is a index. What is a spectroscopy? Next, types of classification, different law. Next is a basic principle, and last one is a application. Now, what is a spectroscopy? The branch of science concerned with the study of investigation and measurement of spectra produced when a matter interact with or emit electromagnetic reaction, or at the we have to know about it is the study of interaction between electromagnetic radiation and matter. This matter can be any atom, molecule or ions. Next one is a discovered. 1859, the German physical Gustav Reibot and Kirchhoff, 1824 and 1887, and chemist Reibot, William Ibro van Bunsen, and 1811 and 1899. Next is a electromagnetic spectrum. Ranges from very short wavelength like a gamma rays to long wavelength such as the ratio wavelength. The visible range in approximately 400 to 700 nanometer. Next is a spectrometer. It is the often used a physical and analytical chemistry for the identification of substance through the spectrum emitted from or absorbed by the spectroscopy. Is also heavily used in economy and remote sensing. Most larger telescopes have the spectrometer, which are used either to measure the chemical composition and physical properties of astronomical objects or to measure their velocities from the Doppler shift of their septal line. Next, types of the spectroscopy. When the electromagnetic radiation meets the matter, may absorb, emit or scatter the radiation, depending on which there are three types of spectroscopy. First is the absorption, second is the emission, and third is the scattering. For classification of method, the types of spectroscopy depend on the physical quality measured. Normally the quality that is measured is an intensity either of energy absorbed or produced. Most spectroscopic methods are different, laid as either atomic or molecule, based on whether or not they apply to atom or molecules. Along with that, a distinction There can be a classification on the nature of their interaction. First, absorption spectroscopy. It uses the range of electromagnetic spectrum in which a substance absorbs. These include atomic absorption spectroscopy and various molecule techniques which such as the interaction spectroscopy in that region and nucleus magnetic resonance spectroscopy in the region. Next, emission spectroscopy. It uses the range of electromagnetic spectra in which a substance radiates emits. The substance first must absorb energy. This energy can be from a variety of sources, which determines the name of the subsequent emission like a luminescence. Second point, molecule luminescence technical include of spectrofluorometer. Third point, scattering spectroscopy. It measures the amount of light that a substance of scatter of created wavelength incident angle and polarization in angle. The scattering process is much faster than the absorption emission process. One of the most useful application of light scattering spectroscopy is Raman spectroscopy. The difference between B.L.Ambert's law is based on two different. First, when a monochromatic light passes through a transparent medium, the intensity of transmitted light decreases exponentially as the thickness or of absorbing material increase. Venus B.L.Ambert's law states that. Second point, the intensity transmitted monochromatic light decreases exponentially as the construction of absorbing substance increases. The B.L.Ambert's law. Next is the basic principle. Absorption in the infrared region is due to the changes in the vibrational first point and rotational level. Second point, with the law of energy radiation molecule reaction occur. Third point, with the high energy radiations molecules vibration occur. Fourth is due to higher radiation energy a vibrational spectrum obtained. The vibrational energy depend upon the following. First is the mass of atom present in the molecule. Second point, strength of bonds and bond distance. Third, the arrangement of atom within molecule. And last one is the application. Suppose you have a sample of unknown protein construction and you want estimate it is a construction. First, you have to take series of known construction of known of protein along with a blank. Now you will add a reagent. Next application, the protein will given color of reacting with the reagent, the color intensity to the protein of construction. Thank you.